Hello, dear TET and DSC candidates. Welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. I'm Koresh Babu, a retired lecturer in English from Hyderabad. In today's video, I'm going to teach you about the omission of articles part 1. And this grammatical aspect is going to be very useful and helpful to you in all your competitive examinations, especially TET and DSC examinations. Therefore, I request all of you to watch this video till the end without skipping it in the middle. I also request all of you to consider subscribing to my channel and also sharing this video with all your near and dear ones. Thank you so much, and now let's get into the video. Definite article, the should not be used. Omission of articles means where the articles should not be used is called the omission of articles, right? And here definite article the should not be used where? So the very first one is there. Before the proper nouns, we should not use any definite article. Okay, proper nouns means what? You know very well, there are three proper nouns. What is that? Particular names of, what is that? Particular names of persons, let me say persons, right? Okay, places and things. So these are called particular proper nouns. But proper nouns means particular names of persons, places and things. Okay, and here proper noun. My name is Koresh Babu. Koresh Babu is my particular name, and therefore it is a proper noun. And his name is Mohan. Mohan is a particular name, his own name. And particular means, proper means own. Own means his own name. So that's why that is called his proper name. That's why. So Sheila is there. That is her own name. That is the particular name of that girl. And therefore, in this way, proper nouns means all particular names of persons, places, things are called proper nouns. And I think I made this point very clear in some other video. And here, before these proper nouns, we should not use any article. Not simply the definite article, but any other article, even the indefinite article also you should not use. That is the point you have to learn. And here you pay attention, the particular names of persons. Okay, the particular names of persons. What are the particular names of persons? Raju is the particular name of that person. Ravi is there, and Mohan is there. Okay, Sheila is there, and Lakshmi is there. So these are all the particular names of these persons, or own names of these persons. Therefore, they are called proper nouns. And before them, we should not use any article. So if at all it is used, it is a mistake, grammatically incorrect. For example, the Milton was a great English poet. Milton is a proper noun or particular name of this person. So before them, we should not use any article. And therefore, we should say only Milton was a great English poet. That's good. And next comes, I spoke to the Sheila yesterday. Sheila is the particular name of this person, and that is why it is a proper noun. And before the proper noun, we should not use any article. All particular names of persons are called proper nouns. Before them, we should not use any article. So here the is used, and therefore it is a mistake. And what should be the right one? I spoke to Sheila yesterday. So in this way, before the particular names of persons, we should not use any article, either a or an and the. Any article you should not use. And now let's learn the next point, that is particular names of places also. Okay, before them also we should not use any article, right? The particular names of places. Places also have their own names, okay? And that's why they are called proper names or proper nouns. Already I have told you that proper means here own. That's why in our locality, you must have seen or found people asking others, "Me proper ekkadandi," something like that. Proper means your own place. That is the meaning. Of course, you should not ask the people in that way. You have to say, "Where are you from?" That must be your question. But you should not say, "Me proper empty. What's your proper?" Some people will be saying that, but that is not the spoken English. That is the broken English. Okay. And here, particular names of places. What are the particular names of places? Hyderabad is there. It's a particular name of this place. And Warangal is there. It's a particular name of this place. And Nalgonda, my native district, native place, that is Nalgonda, is also a particular name of a place. And here, what is it? Bhongir is there. Okay. So these are all the particular names of places. Before them, we should never use any article. How? In the examination, it will be given like this. The Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra. Is it a correct sentence? It is grammatically incorrect, because before Mumbai, we have used this definite article. It's a mistake. You have to simply say Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra. Similarly, the terrorists came to India from the Karachi. Karachi is the name of a particular place. Okay, it's the name of a particular. That's why before that we should not use any article. So any article. So what should we say? The terrorists came to India from Karachi. That itself is enough. Okay, and here India is in the Asia. You cannot say in the Asia. Asia is also the particular name of a place. That means the particular name of that continent. Yes, all names of continents, all names of cities, all names of towns, all names of villages, all names. So these are all the particular names of these places, and that's why before all of them we should not use any article. So you cannot say India is in the Asia. You have to simply say India is in Asia. That's like that. Right? So in this way, before the particular names of places that are proper nouns, we should not use any article. Right? And now let's go to learn the next important item. The particular names of things. Things also have their own names, proper names. For example, Usha is there. Usha is not the name of a girl, but Usha is the name of a fan. It is the particular name of that fan. Havels is there. Okay. Havels is there. It's the name of that fan. And here Maruti is there. Maruti is the name of that car. And Gemini is there. Gemini is the name of that particular name of that tea powder. Three Roses is there. It's a particular name of that tea powder. That is tea powder. This is tea powder. No doubt about that. But the thing is, Gemini is its own name, and Three Roses is its own name. Brook Bond is its own name. Something like that. And here, before all these particular names of things, we should never use any article. So here in the examination, the questions are given like this. The Maruti is a cheap car. Maruti, this is the particular name of that car or the own name of that car. So that's why you should not use any article. What should we say then? We have to say Maruti is a cheap car. Okay, the Usha is a durable fan. Usha is the brand name of that particular thing, of that fan, and we should not use any article. Before that, we have to say Usha is a durable fan. So another example, the Apple is a very expensive cell phone. So here Apple is the name of that cell phone. It is the particular name of that cell phone. Samsung is there, Oppo is there, some varieties of phones are there, and here Apple is the particular name of that cell phone, and therefore we should not use any article before that. You have to simply say Apple is a very expensive cell phone. So in this way, before the particular names of persons, before the particular names of places, before the particular names of things that are all called proper nouns, we should not use any article, a or an or the. Okay, this first rule is over, and now let's move on to learn the next rule. And the second one is that before the names of days, it's a direct rule. Before the names of days, you know very well, Sunday, Monday, Friday, these are all the names of days. Before the names of days, we should not use any article. Right, very clear rule. And here this is I would like to call on my friend on the Sunday. You cannot say this is the name of the day. Before that, you should not use any article. On the Sunday, you should not say. Then what should we say? I would like to call on my friend on Sunday. On Sunday itself is enough. Right. Similarly, other examples. She returned to Mumbai on the Friday. You cannot say on the Friday, but you have to say on Friday. One more rule is there. Before the names of months, it is also a direct rule. Okay, before the names of months. What are the names of months? January is there. Okay, January, June, okay, July, whatever it is. Before them, we should not use any article. So here in the examination, it is given like this. I was born in the June. Before this month, we should not use any article. What should we say then? I was born in June, right? And here we celebrate Christmas in the December. In the December, you should not say. And what should we say? We celebrate Christmas in December. So it's like that. Before the names of days, before the names of months, we should not use any article. These are all direct rules. Now let's move on to learn other things. Before the names of years, it's also a direct rule. So years means, okay, 1924, okay, 2024, whatever it is, 1947. These are all the names of years. Before them, we should not use any article. What is that? India won independence in the 1947. You cannot say in the 1947 because before the names of years, we should not use any article. And we have to simply say in 1947. And here, the dam was built in the 2021. In the 2021, you should not say. You have to say the dam was built in 2021. Okay. And the next rule is there before the names of seasons. So it's a very important one. So, according to the English calendar, there are only 4 seasons. Okay. And each season lasts for 3 months. So here we have got spring. Okay. We have 4 seasons. Spring, summer, after spring, summer comes, then autumn, okay, and winter, okay, these are there, okay, then January, February, March, okay, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So in this way, each season lasts for 3 months. Of course, according to Telugu calendar, we have as many as 6 seasons, I think. Okay, right. And here, names, before these names of seasons, we should not use any article. What is that? We are planning to go to Ooty in the summer. You cannot say in the summer. We have to simply say in summer. We are planning to go to summer in summer. In summer, you can say. In the summer season also you can say. That means after this season, if at all you happen to use the word season, then you can use. See that English is somewhat tricky. And simply before the names of seasons, you should not use any article. But if at all after the name of the season, if the word season is there, then you can use it. It is correct. Okay. So simply you can say in summer, that is right. In the summer season is also correct, but in the summer is not correct. Please try to observe this. One more example I would like to give here. The weather in Kashmir will be horrible in the winter. In the winter you cannot say. You can say either in winter or in the winter season. Okay, in winter is okay, in the winter season is also okay. So in this way, before the names of seasons, we should not use any article. Please try to follow this. In summer you can say, in the summer season also you can say. Right? Now let's go to the next rule. 6th one, before the names of meals, that's very important, used in general sense. Whenever you happen to mention the names of meals in general sense, you should not use any article. For example, breakfast, dinner, okay, lunch, okay, supper. These are all the names of meals. Before them we should not use when they are used in general sense. For example, it is there, have you taken the breakfast? No. Have you taken the breakfast? General. What should you say? Have you taken breakfast? That's enough. Okay. What time do you have the lunch? Don't say what time do you have the lunch. No. We have to simply say what time do you have lunch? That itself is enough. And here the dinner is ready. You cannot say the dinner is ready. What should you say? Dinner is ready. In this way, before the names of meals, we should not use any article. Now let's move on to learn other things. Exception 1 is there. What is the exception 1? We can use a or an when there is an adjective or descriptive word before breakfast, lunch, dinner. Whenever these names of meals are preceded by an adjective or descriptive word, we can use either a or an. How? Let us see that here. It's an exception. Today I have had a late breakfast. So breakfast is the name of the meal, okay? But here a descriptive adjective is the late breakfast. What kind of breakfast? Late breakfast. Alasyamainatvanti breakfast. So it is describing this breakfast. So it's a descriptive word. So before that you can use a late breakfast. Okay. So one more example. Yesterday we had a special lunch. Lunch is there. What kind of lunch? Special lunch. What is this word doing? It is describing this lunch. So it's a descriptive word. So whenever there is a descriptive word, you can use a or an. So one more example. Last night I had a very sumptuous dinner. Sumptuous means very expensive and so having all items in that dinner. Sumptuous dinner. Okay, very rich dinner. Okay. So what kind of dinner? Rich dinner, sumptuous dinner. And very is also there describing this adjective. Adjective is describing this one and very is describing this adjective. So whatever it is, then when that is the case, you have to use a very sumptuous dinner, right? And in the morning we have eaten a very nice breakfast. Oh, what kind of breakfast? Nice breakfast. What kind, how nice is it? Very nice. So whatever it is, this adjective is describing this name of the meal, and therefore we have to use a or an, right? And one more example is there. A big lunch is awaiting you today. A big lunch. What kind of lunch? Big lunch. So here this adjective is there, and therefore we have to use. So in this way, whenever before the names of meals, if at all there is any adjective, you can use either a or an according to the we can say context. Okay, now let's move on to learn the second exception. Exception 2 is there, but when we wish to specify any meal, we can use the definite article. So simply before the names of meals, we should not use any article. And one exception is there. Before these names of meals, if at all there is an adjective, you can use either a or an. Okay, second rule is okay. And the third one is there. Whenever you want to mention the specific meal, then you can use the definite article. How? It's very interesting. What is that? The breakfast I ate in the morning is good. Which breakfast is good? Which breakfast is good? The breakfast I ate in the morning. Breakfast. You are particularizing this breakfast. You are not talking about the breakfast in general, but you are specific. You are talking about this breakfast specifically. You are specifying this breakfast. And that's why you have to use the definite article before that. And one more example, the lunch she prepared for us. Okay. Here, the lunch. Yes, what kind of lunch? What kind of lunch are you talking? She prepared for us was very grand. The lunch she prepared. Aame maa kosamu tayar chesina aa lunch. Ye lunch? Maa kosamu tayar chesina aa lunch. You are talking about that lunch particularly. You are particularizing that lunch. You are specifying that lunch. And that's why you are using this. The lunch she prepared for us was very good. So then you can use that. And here the dinner, the dinner. Which dinner we had at the tourist hotel was very nice. The dinner we had at the tourist hotel was very nice. So you are talking about the dinner that you had at the tourist hotel. It's a particular dinner, particular name of the meal. It's a particular name of the meal she prepared for us. And the breakfast we ate in the morning, this is a particular breakfast, particular lunch, particular dinner. So then we have to, okay, you are particularizing these names of meals, and therefore you have to use the definite article. And last example, the breakfast served in the morning is not very palatable. Palatable means delicious or tasty or something like that. So you are talking, specifying this breakfast. Which breakfast are you talking about? You are talking about the breakfast served in the morning. Udayana vaddinచబడినటువంటి ఆ breakfast palatable ga, ruchikaramuga ledu. So something like that. That means, generally speaking, you should not use any article before the names of meals. But whenever you want to specify them, whenever you want to particularize them, then you can use the definite article. Please keep this rule in your mind. And now let's move on to learn other things. Seventh one, before the names of metals. This is another important thing. Metals. What are the names of metals? This chair is made of the iron. Iron, iron, silver, okay, gold, okay. These are all bronze, okay. These are all metals, okay. These are all metals. Before the names of metals, we should not use any article, okay. Here, the chair is made of the iron, wrong, okay. What should we say? The chair is made of iron, that's correct. Okay, the rate of the gold is increasing nowadays very fast. The gold you cannot say. Before the name of this metal, we should not use any article, right? And here, the rate of gold. You cannot say the rate of the gold, but only the rate of gold is increasing. And one more example, her bracelets are made of the silver. You cannot say the silver. You have to simply say her bracelets are made of silver. Now, let's move on to learn other. Exception is there to this rule. What is that? But we can use a or the before the things made of those metals. Okay, simply before the names of metals, we should not use any article. Point is clear. But before the names of things made of those metals, we can use either a or an or the according to the context, according to the need. Okay. Now let us look at the examples. Ritu's mom bought a gold ring. No, you are not talking simply about gold, but you are talking about this ring that is made of gold. Then you can say a gold ring. Mama, I want a gold ring or golden ring. I want a gold chain. A gold chain. Mama, I want the gold chain. When the daughter goes for shopping with her mother, the daughter says, Mama, I want the bangles, the silver, the golden bangles, the golden chain, okay, the silver bracelets. So something like that. Whenever you are talking about the things made of the metals, you can use the definite article, right? Ritu's mom bought a gold ring, okay, for her. A is used here. And here, I love to eat in a silver plate. What kind of plate? Silver plate. So here we are not talking about silver, but we are talking about this plate made of silver. And therefore, a is used there, in a silver plate. Okay, silver plate low, something like that. And they broke open the iron doors. Here you are not talking about this iron, but you are talking about the doors that are made of iron. Therefore, the iron doors, and enter the house. The bronze statue has been destroyed by rioters. So here you are not talking about bronze, but here you are talking about the statue made of bronze. So that's why you are using the definite article. So here, in this way, simply before the names of metals, we should not use any article, but before the names of things made of those metals, we can use the definite article or a or indefinite article, a or an, okay, according to the necessity, according to the need or context, right? Now let's move on to learn other things. Ninth one, before the names of games, we should not use any article, right? Okay, games means, okay, kabaddi is there, okay, cricket is there, okay, hockey is there. These are all the names of what is that, badminton is there. Okay, many games are there, kabaddi, cricket, hockey, football, okay. So these are all the names of games. Before the names of games, we should not use any article, but using an article before the names of games is a grammatical error, okay. Here she's playing the tennis. You cannot say the tennis, you have to simply say tennis, okay. She is playing tennis, okay. And similarly, they practice the football every evening. You cannot say the football, wrong. You have to say they practice football every evening, right? And exception is there to this rule. What is that? We can use the T before the matches, courts, and stadiums, even though they are preceded by the names of games. Even though these words, matches, courts, and stadiums are preceded by the names of games, we can use the definite article. You can say the cricket stadium, the football stadium. What are you doing? I'm watching the hockey match on TV. I'm watching the cricket match on TV, something like that. So you can use them. The last night we watched the cricket match. So here you are not talking simply about the name of the game, but you are talking about this match. That's why you are using the definite article. So last night we watched the cricket match on TV. That's correct. And here she has met him in the tennis court. Okay, you are not talking simply about tennis, just like here, just like it is used here. But here we are talking about the tennis court. Where did she meet him? Okay, she has met him in the tennis court. That's why this is correct. Okay, they had a fight right in the football stadium. In the football stadium. You are talking about the match, court, and stadium. So when that is the case, you can use the definite article. So now, one more example is there. His leg was fractured in the football final match. So here you are not talking about simply football. You are talking about the final match of football. Okay, you are talking about the stadium of football, the court of tennis, the match of cricket. So that's why you can use them. But simply before the names of games, you should not use any article. So keep this rule in your mind. And now let's move on to learn the next rule. 10th one, before the names of languages. Okay, there are several languages in the world. Before all of them, we should not use any article. Okay, right. Here we are studying the Arabic. No, we are studying Arabic. That's enough. Okay, we are studying Arabic or the Arabic language. If at all you happen to use the word language after that word language, then you can use the definite article before this. Without using this, you cannot use this. Okay, you have to simply say Arabic, or you can also say the Arabic language. You can simply say English. I am learning English. That's correct. You can also say I am learning the English language. Correct. But simply I am learning the English is wrong. Are you following me? Right. So one more example here I would like to, they speak the Punjabi at home. See, Punjabi is the name of a language, but before that this one is used, but it's not the right one. You can say they speak Punjabi, dropped, and you can say the Punjabi language also you can say. Similarly, one note is there here. When we mean the people of the language, whenever we happen to mean the people speaking that language, then you can use the definite article. Simply before the names of languages you should not use, but before the names of the people speaking that particular language you can use it. The Telugu is not here the language, but Telugu means the Telugu speaking people. The Tamil means the Tamil speaking people. The English means the English speaking people. The Hindi means the Hindi speaking people. So whenever you want to mention the people speaking that particular language, you can use the definite article before that, before the name of that language. Here you see that we can use the before them. Okay, how the English means not here, it is not the language. It is the people speaking that language. Okay, the English, the people of England. Okay, the people speaking English. So the English are very reserved. That means the English people are very reserved. Okay, the Punjabi means the Punjabi people are very kind-hearted. Here the Telugu are very traditional people. The Telugu means the Telugu speaking people. That's the meaning. And here people don't like the reserved nature of the English. Again, the people speaking English. The French, the people speaking French, okay, defeated the Portuguese, the people speaking the Portuguese language. Okay, right. So here the Finnish and the Swedish. From Finland, Finnish has come. From Sweden, Swedish is there. So the Finnish, the Swedish, that means the Finnish means the people speaking Finnish, the people speaking Swedish. They are called the Finnish, the Swedish are interested in joining NATO. So in this way, before the names of languages, you should not use any article, provided that that language is followed by, okay, the word language. If this word is there beside that language, you can use it. Or simply before that language, you should not use any article. Okay. Okay, that is there. And here, if we can say, whenever we mean to say, whenever we mean to talk about the people speaking that language, then we can use the definite article before the names of those languages. Then that becomes not the language, but the people speaking that particular language. And now let's move on to learn other things. 11th one, before the names of diseases. Okay, diseases are there. Okay, cholera is a disease, malaria is a disease. Okay, COVID-19 is a disease. Cancer is a disease. Okay, there are several diseases. Okay, known diseases, unknown diseases, many diseases. Before all the names of diseases, we should not use any article before them. Okay, she died of the cancer. You cannot say that. You should say she died of cancer. That's enough. Right. Millions of people have died of the COVID-19. You cannot say the COVID-19. Simply say died of COVID-19 itself is enough all over the world. And millions of people have died of COVID-19. Right. And now let's move on to learn the next rule. Before the names of single islands. Single islands are there. Single islands means there should be only one island and that island should have one name. Okay. Sri Lanka is a single island. Australia is a single island. Sumatra is a single island. Java is a single island. Elba is a single island. Before the names of single islands, we should not use any article. Right. The Elba is a very small island. Okay. Elba is a small single island. Before the name of that, we should not use any article, right? And Elba is a very small island. And one, Ashoka the Great propagated Buddhism in the Sumatra. Sumatra is a small island, and we should not use that. Ashoka the Great propagated Buddhism in Sumatra. That's enough, right? And now let's move on to learn the next rule. 13th one, before the names of single mountains. Okay, that the mountain must be only one. Okay, before the names of mountain ranges, you can use the definite article, but before the names of a single mountain, you should not use any article. For example, Everest is there, it's a single mountain. South Col is there, it's a single mountain. Mount Blanc is there, it's a single mountain. Kanchenjunga is a single mountain. So Mount Abu is there, single. Before the names of single mountain, we should not use any article. So how? Let me give you. The Everest is the highest peak in the world. You cannot say the Everest. Remember, this is going to be a very important one. Okay, you have to simply say Everest is the highest peak in the world. Okay, the Mount Blanc is the second highest mountain peak. You cannot say the Mount Blanc. You have to simply say Mount Blanc. Okay, now let's move on to learn other things. 14th one, before the names of substances. Substances means materials. Okay, they are uncountable nouns. you cannot count them. As whenever you use these substances in a general sense or in a wider sense, you should not use any article before these substances. Okay, right. So here the sugar is a substance. Okay, it's a material. Okay, the sugar is bad for your teeth. You are talking about sugar in a general sense, and therefore you should not use any article before that. That's why you should not say the sugar is bad for your health, but you have to say sugar is bad for health. That's correct. Similarly, other examples are the gold is a precious metal. It's a material, it's a substance, it's uncountable. You cannot say 1 gold, 2 golds, 3 golds, like that. You cannot count them. So here it's a substance, it is also a metal. Okay, you cannot use any article before that. So you have to say gold is a precious metal. And similarly, the coal is used to produce the thermal power. So here coal is what? A substance. Before the name of this coal, you should not use any but article. Okay, you have to simply say coal is used to produce thermal power. It's like that. And the water is essential for life. You cannot say the water. Water is a substance. You cannot. You are using this water in a general sense, in a wider sense. Then you cannot use any article before that. You have to say water is essential for life. You are talking in a general way. Okay, you are not talking in a particular. The water I am drinking from the bottle is good. You are not talking about that particular water. You are talking about water that is, in general. You are talking about water in general. Okay, and then when that is the case, you should not use any article. Okay, and now let's move on to learn the last item. Exception is there. What is the exception? But whenever we wish to particularize them, we can use the definite article before them. Whenever we want to particularize that substance, then you can use. How? Let us see that here. Would you pass on the sugar? Sugar is, the sugar bowl is on the table. And you are asking your friend, would you pass the sugar to me? Here you are talking about the sugar that is particular. That sugar is, that is on the table. You are talking about particular sugar that is on the table. So then it is okay. When you talk about this material or substance in a general sense, you should not use any article. But you are talking not in a general sense, but you are talking about the particular one, that sugar that is on the table. Okay, the coal produced in Singareni is of fine quality. So here you are talking about the coal that is produced in Singareni. You are talking about the particular coal. That's why you have to use the definite article. The coal produced in Singareni. Singareni lo utpatti cheyabadi aa boggu. Here you are not talking about coal in general, but you are talking about this coal particularly. You are particularizing this coal. The coal produced in Singareni is of fine quality. Similarly, what is that? The water in the jug is not clean. Here you are not talking about water in general, but you are talking about this water in particular. The water in the jug. Jagguloni aa neeru. Neeru manishiki ento mukhyamayinadi. Adi general sense. But a jagguloni neeru, it's particular. So then you can use this. The water in the jug is not clean. Okay, the gold in my ring is of poor quality. So the gold in my ring is not of is of poor quality. So you are talking about this gold in particular, but not in general. Okay, then you can use the wood used to make this furniture has been imported from Malaysia. So you are talking about this particular wood, and therefore you have to use the definite article. So in this way, whenever you happen to talk about the substances in general or in wider sense, then you should not use any article before those substances or materials. But whenever you happen to particularize them or specify them, then you have to use the definite article. Okay, with this, this video comes to an end, and with the second part of this video, I shall be back to you. Right, dear TET and DSC candidates, thank you so much for watching this video, and with the second part of this video, I shall be back to you. Until then, bye, see you all of you.